American businessman, investor, and author Robert Kiyosaki stated in his book Rich Dad Poor Dad, written in 2000, that the single most powerful asset we all have is our minds. If it is trained well, it can create enormous wealth in what seems to be an instant. Many people today go through public school and even college, yet they come out with a limited knowledge of what some would call street smarts. They don't fully realize how the world operates outside of the classroom. That is why it is important today for those wishing to start their own business to develop a sound business mind. I've worked alongside my father over the past few years in his real estate business and my mother in her RV business. I have read multiple books based on business success, attended nationwide business seminars, and I am currently majoring in business. I feel extremely passionate about the business world and wish to show you how to expand on your most powerful asset in business. Today I will share with you 3 ways to developing a sound business mind: educating oneself, listening to experienced businessmen, and being willing to accept failure. Educating oneself is one of the primary ways to expand your business knowledge. Reading books by those who have been successful is a great start. It can share success and failure of those people, and you can also get insights into management. Taking specific business or accounting classes can help one learn a lot. It can show you tax benefits and different types of ownership. In my current business class, for example, in our book Understanding Business by University of Maryland Professor William Nichols and St. Louis Community College Professor James McHugh, written in 2013, they state that there are 3 main types of business ownership: sole proprietorships, corporations, and partnerships. Working under a successful business owner can also show you information on daily management, and if you take notes, you'll have a lot of positives and negatives to look at when you go into your own business. In order to be a successful entrepreneur, you must first be able to educate yourself to improve your business mind. The second part is gaining knowledge from the experience of business minds that have went through it all before you. Listening to and putting yourself around experienced business minds will provide treasure troves of insight. In Proverbs 24, 5-6, the New International Version of the Bible, Solomon says, "The wise prevail through great power, and those who have knowledge muster their strength." Surely, you need guidance to wage war, and victory is won through many advisors. War is a business, just like any other, and decisions have to be made. Listening to those with wisdom and knowledge will help us to grow and make the right decisions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Learning from those who have molded the fabric of business ahead of us will help our decisions. We will know what strategies will work for us, and we will know which strategies won't. Trying to succeed on just your own knowledge will limit your success. It's still possible, but it's very difficult. Many times we see in our culture where a parent will pass down the knowledge to their son or daughter, and through that you get just great knowledge imparted as it's from generation to generation, and it creates a dynasty. Learning business wisdom from others will greatly improve your chance of success, but you still must be ready to fail. Accepting failure in business is the 3rd key to being successful in business. Every business has its failures. No one is prepared for everything. Sometimes even the rich go bankrupt. Kiyosaki also stated in his book Rich Dad Poor Dad that winners are not afraid of losing, but losers are. Failure is part of the process of success. People who avoid failure also avoid success. Success is great, but doesn't show what can be done better. Failure, on the other hand, highlights all the problems. According to Entrepreneur Weekly, a website devoted to business, a statistic given in 2014 showed that 25% of businesses fail in the first year. Failure is common, but people can still restart and succeed, which happens all the time. Failure leads to success. In conclusion, today I have given you 3 ways to develop a sound business mind. Educate yourself, gain wisdom from great business minds, and accept failure and grow from it. Traditional public schools do not teach students how to be successful in the business world. Those wishing to be business owners must strive to expand their business minds by learning in other ways. Striving to expand on their knowledge through education listening attentively to wise business owners, and learning that failure is just another way to learn. These can all help a young entrepreneur have a higher success rate in the business world. Few could claim to be as great of an inventor as Thomas Edison, yet he failed countless times before he made the light bulb he wanted. Solomon was extremely rich and the wisest man to ever live. Yet even he had to ask elders for advice and needed to be educated to be as successful as he was. We can all dream and wish about being wealthy, but until we decide that we are going to put the time and energy into it, we will not be able to survive in the business world. Kiyosaki stated in his book that there are those who make things happen, there are those who watch things happen, and there are those who say, "What happened?" If you wish to be truly successful as a business owner, you will need to be a person that makes things happen.